Hello, hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to a life of an African lady living in Africa, a scientist, a beauty queen. My name is Kahora Peace Patience and my brand name is Shani UG. Whenever you want to look out for me, you can find me on all social media accounts and I use Shani double NIE like SHANNIE, yes, not Ashani with a Y, yes. So today I want to talk about independence. I want to talk about you being independent from anybody else, from your neighbor, from your family, from anybody. You knowing that you shouldn't be like, you shouldn't receive anything from any human. You shouldn't receive anything from any person. You being independent is something that you need. Yes. How come that today I'm coming and I want to talk about independence? Is because I was triggered. I always share about things that I also hear, things that I always listen to. I always find it very important for me to share it with you if you didn't get just to hear to that. So today morning when I was coming for work, I was listening at some preaching and the preacher talked about independence. And for him, when he was talking about independence, he was talking about independence in a way of the church way, but I want to also bring it out to the world. I want to bring it out to all of you. Like, I was talking about how people like in church are always like, they have to manipulate them in order to give. They have to be told about the goodness of giving in order to give. But I was talking about people knowing the importance of giving, which people are not supposed to be pushed to give. I told someone the goodness that is in giving, that when you give that you shall receive, when you do this you shall receive. People have to be having their independent minds to give. They have to know the value of giving. And in that way, I want to also talk about it in this other side. Like, we have to know the importance of giving. We have to know the importance of us being independent. So if someone is not understanding the reason as to why they should stand in for you, the reason as to why they should give you something, you shouldn't like remain persistent on there. Like if someone promised you money, like they told you, yes, Shani, I'm going to give you like 10k today, like I'm going to give it, they call them like on a Monday and they tell you, yes, Shani, I'm going to give you money like on Thursday. So now Thursday comes, and because these people are the ones that have to give you the money that you've been looking for, you're going to call them beyond 2 times. Okay, maximum it has to be like 3 times. You call someone 3 times who promised you money on that day and they refuse to pick up. Please, Tozima Mutima, you shouldn't get annoyed. Yes, there is a reason as to why they've refused to give you the money. There is a reason as to why they refuse to pick up calls. Most of the times they're going to call you back and they're like, you know what? I was very busy, but actually these people weren't busy. They saw your call, they saw everything that you're trying to text them, they saw you trying to reach out to them, and they pretended to be very busy. So what should you learn from this? Learn to be independent. When you try to ask something from someone and that person like says no to it, you should actually get mad at them. You should look for a way of next time when you're in that problem, you won't look out for those people, you won't look out for anyone, you will look out for you. Because I believe there is energy when you learn that you're independent. There is energy that when you learn that you're not depending on anybody. You will even learn how to save your own things. You will learn how to save your own money. You learn how to read. You learn how to do everything by your own. But the mere fact that you wake up each and every morning knowing that breakfast is going to be provided by your big sister, it's going to be provided by your boyfriend, it's going to be provided by your boss, you won't work hard in that you may provide for yourself the breakfast. You always be living a life of, like they call it in Uganda, okweku. Uganda is also sometimes hard for me, yet I speak it daily. Like like all the time for you, you find like you have to present someone. Even people will treat you in the wrong way, but because you're dependent on these people, you will always bear the pain, bear the words they will spit out to you. Yet when you learn not to kunyolisa kubantu, I don't know how to phrase it in English. Okay, you keep on like how should I call it? You rub yourself for these people. You keep on rubbing, and then you say them, you have to rub on them, you have to sweet talk them because you know they have to give you money. Hey honey, all the time you have to sweet talk them because you have even to remain in toxic relationships because you're dependent on these people that are treating you bad, people that even like they are not just people that actually you can't laugh with them, you can't do anything passionate with them, but you always remain rubbing your shoulders onto them because you're depending on them. Learn not to rub your shoulders with anybody you're not interested in with. Learn not to rub your shoulders with anybody. Learn to stand and put your shoulders up high. Like, by the other thing, being independent is not all about being rich. It's not all about like you having the biggest possessions. It's all about you being grateful, and it's all about you loving what you are, loving you. And when you love you, you want like persistent people. You won't rub your shoulders with them. Don't be community because you find your self-love most than you going in and hurt yourself. Some people actually, when you ask from them, they usually say, hey, but forever for you, you always like that. You keep on begging. You never give up on begging. Get so like they're giving you, but they're giving you something, but they're also saying very many words on the money they're trying to give you. Sometimes it's even our own, like these people that even talk very many words are like we have a connection with them, that we have a bond with them. Some are our boyfriends, some are our parents, some are our relatives, some are actually our best friends. They're friends, but whenever they're trying even to give you the like, na yego tosobola kukola ko kusente, so you can't make your own money. You always like looking out for me. I'm tired, but they're giving you the money. But with all this, and you're trying to bear all that. What about if you wake up in the morning and you're independent? Hmm? You're independent. You may not possess a lot. I know everyone is saying that, but how can I be independent? If I don't have the money, if I don't have the house, if I don't have this. Yes, you don't have, but the day you wake up and you know that you're independent, you always work towards that. You always look out for that. Your expenses are going to reduce because you know that you don't want to beg anyone for anything. Even the calls that you've been making that unnecessary, that are so irrelevant in your life, the people that you've been keeping that are really irrelevant, that are not of good use, but you have to push them away because now you've been in a relationship for so very many years, my sister and my brother, but it's because this lady is giving you some money, this girl is like, she's not providing, this boy is not providing for you, so you keep on them. You don't even look out for a job to rescue yourself, my sister. Look out for something that is going to rescue you from like begging, that is going to rescue you from like depending. Learn to be independent. When you're independent, actually, there is a way of even you're going to put out points and no one will question you because you're talking something out of sense, something not because you're independent, not because you're dependent on someone. You're not going to give them like reasons because you're going to actually, when you're dependent, you always hide. You always hide the faults of these people. You always want to say the wrongs these people do to you. But when you're independent, you tell them what they've done wrong, and you always make grounds that are right. You always make decisions, not decisions of because I'm independent, not because of decisions not decisions because you're dependent. For example, which example can I give you? Like the relationships that we keep in and we keep getting money from them, but the money actually that you're getting, it's actually even getting done, but you're not getting this money not out of love, not out of love. Hmm? So yes, I wanted to talk about independence, and I think I've exhausted it. I've tried, me, I'm actually using like life stories. I don't have like bullet points to put up, but I have life scenarios, things I see every day that I will always share, and maybe you'll be able to pick up something. Be independent from anybody else because you're capable of living on your own goals, you're capable of living on your own grounds, You're capable. You just have to wake up and stimulate the energy that you have within you. Yeah. Yes, not forgetting we have Maya Medical Group Laboratories. They are a group of 10 laboratories in Uganda today. They are located on all border points. Please don't be stuck on any border point. Just always notify us and you shall run your COVID sample. Like, run the test as fast as we can, because we give reliable and fast results. So we are the trusted lab in Uganda that is ready to stand in for you, that is ready to give you the most reliable results. And we have a branch that is in Nakasero, and also we have a branch that is in Tele. So when you're around Kampala, you can always come to my medical lab, Nakasero Road, Akibua Road. Yes, you can always find us there. Then in Entebbe, you can find us at Katali Stage. So don't hesitate, don't be stuck. Don't skip your flight because you failed to get a COVID result. We are here for you. We're here to test you. We're here for you always. Thank you so much. Bye.